The crunch.
Woohoo! Yes.
Because, like, time for another brand new slot
Brand new.
on the crunch, which precedes another brand new slot on the crunch, because in part 2 of the crunch today, we've got a superstar millionaire rock and roll singer that's brought his collection in. And we're going to have superstars with collections every week, and it's going to be called Star Cluster, Star Collection Cluster. But another brand new spot before that one is this one, Pet of the Week. And today it's Parrot. It's Parrot, obviously. There's the Parrot.
Victoria the Parrot.
Victoria the Parrot. And this is Peter Kidson, who's not the pet. He's the owner. Okay. Otherwise it'd be Human of the Week, and this would be the owner. But it's not that, it's the other one. So, got some questions about this beautiful parrot here, Victoria, to Peter. What have you got to say?
Yeah, because Victoria was a bit nervous there a minute ago.
Yeah.
She's like to poo all over the place.
Yes, because that's what
Hence the paper.
I've worn my anorak, so she can.
So, would you like to ask a question?
Oh, would you? Peter, what made you decide to buy a parrot as opposed to any other pet?
Yes.
Well, it's just different. I'm tired of dogs and cats.
That's true.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Had them all my life.
Okay, good.
I've got a question.
What is it?
How much did Victoria cost?
Ooh, it was a long time ago.
Pound, shilling, pence?
Today she'd cost about £600.
You're joking.
That's quite a lot for a parrot, isn't it?
Yeah.
She's a special kind of parrot.
She's an African grey.
Oh, she's not an African grey. That'll explain it, won't it?
They're very pretty.
Because of the airfare. It's probably about 400 quid to fly here anyway.
Yeah, it's very expensive. See?
What?
For 600 quid, the parrot would actually be born in this country.
All right.
Yeah. Although she wasn't.
He's only
Victoria was.
joking. Another question, please.
Yes. Where did you get Victoria?
In Johannesburg, in South Africa.
Oh, no, you really confused us, because you said for £600 she'd be born here. But yes, she did get in Johannesburg, so
Yes.
maybe he was right and you did fly back.
She did fly from South Africa, yes.
On a plane?
Yes.
Peter,
She had a
did you get
passport and everything.
Did you get the perch thrown in for 600 quid?
Yes.
Oh, good, great. Okay, just how much looking after does she need?
Oh, she needs a lot of TLC.
I think I said a lot of tea, then.
No, she drinks tea.
Drinks tea.
Don't feed your parrot at home.
Is that it, then?
Tea. What? No, I've got one more.
One more, what?
Does Victoria have any peculiar habits or anything?
Well, she sings a little. If you get a peanut out of my pocket.
Okay.
Peanut, Christopher.
Peanut, yeah.
Get the
Yes,
peanut.
no. She's a little nervous, but she might just sing.
That's you, Chris.
No, she's not going to do it. No, I think she's a
Come
little
on, Victoria.
Come on,
bit
Victoria.
of stage
man,
fright,
over.
Victoria.
Good girl.
No, stage fright.
She's
I'm
sweet.
Genuine stage
Close
fright,
up
and
a
there you
12,
have
Joe.
it.
Close up a 12,
That's
Joe.
what stage fright looks like in the parrot world.
God, blimey.
Blimey.
Okay, let's get on with it then.
Pete, for
Let's get on
coming
with it.
in.
That's show business.
Thanks,
Right,
Victoria.
Question about the clip, please.
Question about the
Victoria,
clip
thank you,
is,
Peter.
what is he cooking? But remember, don't phone. It's just for fun.
We have, obviously, your butcher has very kindly cut the chicken for you in 12 pieces. And now, we're going to add the other ingredients to the marinade, which...
The crunch.
Bruce, the old mate.
And Bruce has just flown in from America.
America!
All the way from America.
You don't live in America.
Red Eye. No, I've been touring. I did a show, several shows this last 2 or 3 weeks.
Singing.
Touring. Oh, yeah, doing what I do.
Doing your new album and all that stuff.
all that stuff,
Fantastic.
yes.
Okay, now look, this is your press release, Bruce, and you are a very famous, you're a rock and roll millionaire.
Ish.
You are.
And he's dead posh.
You don't say you used to be,
He's
because that
dead
means you
posh
spent
as
£1 million
well.
quid.
Yes.
Oh, all right. Then. Okay, well, Bruce, rock and roll millionaire, and
My
this is...
ex-wife did, anyway.
Did she?
Oh, that's not
talk
very
about
bad,
that.
is it? Oh,
You should come back, Prince.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do another show.
Press release,
Moving
here
swiftly
we go.
along.
This is what Bruce's press release
We
says
could
about
have
him.
a
When do you hear this? When do
We
you
can
hear
have
this?
a chat.
Snippet 1 in your press release, Bruce. As lead singer in Iron Maiden. Bruce presided.
Ex-lead singer.
Oh,
Everyone
as lead
knows.
singer when he was in Iron
I
Maiden.
know, but everyone
Sorry,
puts
sentence.
the way.
I am reading this word for word
Okay,
from
things
the
on
press
lips,
release.
things on lips, things on lips, Bruce,
Please.
please.
As lead singer in Iron Maiden, Bruce presided over some of the Metal Monsters' most successful halcyon years.
Very good.
Thank you. Snippet 2. Bruce Dickinson is one of that rare breed of rock stars.
Wow.
He's your actual, genuine, hyperactive fruitcake with a whole string of diverse credits to his name.
Don't say that.
Okay, don't say that, yeah. Okay. And finally, snippet number 3.
Finally, Bruce is one of the young members of the old school of real rock and roll.
What does that mean? Young members,
young members
of
of the
old
old-
school rock and roll. What does it mean?
It's art.
Is it?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Anyway, that's your press release. Okay, so you're here to talk about one thing and one thing only. Yeah, Bruce is the first, what's the word?
Collector.
No. Oh, see, you don't give
Victim.
collector away straight away.
Oh, don't you?
No. Protagonist.
Protagonist.
That's what I was looking for.
Don't know what it means, but it sounds good.
Okay, first
we
thing
show that
in this
before 9 o'clock?
brand new
No, we
feature-
can't.
No, we don't show it. Brand new feature is where stars bring in collections.
Oh,
Cool.
And it's called Star Cluster.
That's
Oh.
nice.
Star Cluster.
Thank you, Terry.
Thanks, Carl.
Guess what Bruce
Love that
collects?
bit.
Guess what he collects?
Guess
Go on,
what he collects.
Have a little guess
Go
to
on,
yourself.
Have a little guess.
no idea.
Did
No
you say
idea.
swords? Did you say swords?
You are right.
You did, you were right.
You were right.
Bruce collects swords.
And they're all over there, closer than 12. Oh, he's
But you got
already
many
there.
more than this, haven't you? Got loads.
Quick today.
Why do you collect swords? What happened?
I started fencing when I was 14
Fencing?
and fencing, and when I got a bit older, I thought, well, it would be nice to have a collection of swords that represented the history developing
fencing.
up to
So you
where
had a story
I did
behind
it.
your sport.
That's exactly right.
Okay, the history
Cool,
behind
I
what
can
he was doing.
understand that.
But is that the kind of person you like to find out about the things behind the things?
Yes.
Okay, you see?
Ah,
Do you read a lot?
See?
You do, you must do.
Well, a bit, yeah.
You must read a lot.
Because
You
you're a
could-
bit posh.
You are.
That's why.
He's educated.
He
Thank you,
is.
Bruce. He's very educated.
He is.
Okay, show us your swords, Bruce. What have you
Right,
got?
okay, let's
Get
have a
them
look.
out, Bruce.
First off, we've got a Spanish
Steady, Zig.
Toledo man-go stag. It's
Oh,
about
it's a Toledo,
400 years old.
How many?
400. And that comes with its twin brother here. And they used to use this one for prodding and sticking.
Yes.
And this one for defending. They'd use the pair of
Both
them
at the
together.
same time.
Okay.
Both at the same time. Then,
Cool.
later on, these became very rare as well, because
Yeah.
they got used for a lot of other things. And
And you own these?
What are
These
the
are your
circular
swords.
bits?
These are
Bruce
mine.
boy, Brucey,
Then,
the
from
old
that,
mate. You know,
we go
listen
to
to me,
about-
Bruce.
150 years ago,
Okay, don't
this
bother.
is a dueling
not,
rapier.
you know.
And this was the real thing.
fighting
Those years
swords.
of rock
Look,
and
you
roll.
can strain your
Well,
cabbage
he
at the
did.
end of that.
By this time, you could a nice colander there for your vegetables, but by this time, this had become almost more of a fashionable thing. It's a much less robust
Nice to
thing.
have on your hip.
Bruce, where,
yeah,
do
but
you, where
also
do you keep the swords when
quite
you've got
lethal.
them at home?
In a cardboard box.
No!
Oh, you don't have them on
Oh,
over
yes.
the fireplace.
Now, you
No.
brought them here today, haven't you, yourself?
Yeah,
But
sure.
isn't it
Look
illegal,
who's that
isn't
with
it illegal
people's
to carry
heads, wouldn't
swords?
it?
Are they classed as an
That they've
offensive
been
weapon?
chopped.
Well, if you
Brilliant.
wander around the streets with one, yeah, under certain circumstances,
Yes.
yeah. But I mean, keep it locked in the car boot. And
Is that the rules? Locked in a car boot?
well, certainly it's got to be in a secure bag or locked in the car boot.
Okay.
If I would say with these, yes, certainly.
So, kids, if you've got swords out there...
Don't.
Oh, actually, no, you shouldn't have swords.
No,
should
you
you?
shouldn't.
They shouldn't have
Oh, okay,
It's
all
only
right,
for
yeah.
serious
Okay.
collectors
If you've
like
got
Bruce.
swords out there, deny all knowledge.
Deny all knowledge.
Right.
Hide them under your mattress, because that's what I do.
Battle of Waterloo.
But
You have to be
no.
responsible.
Battle of Waterloo.
Just use
No,
it.
I just said that just to get your attention.
Well,
That's
it worked.
But it's the right period. It's
Wow, cool.
about 1830. French artilleryman's
Where'd you get it
sabre.
from? Where'd you get it from?
I got this from an antique shop in the
Cool.
West End a while back.
How much was it? How much?
Probably about 300 quid, this one.
Wow.
Do you think it's worth it?
Oh, yeah, I mean, they keep their value. They don't go up astronomically in value, but that's not why I bought them.
Did you knock him down? Did you knock him down?
No, I should have done, I suppose, really.
Don't, John!
Don't
Don't
do
be
it,
funny!
Use this one on that man over there.
Last but not least, with a
Oh,
little
that's
doobly
cool.
thing that makes it not stick into your hip when you have it stuck onto your side. Like that, you see.
Why it's there.
There you see, isn't that catchy?
That's
Look
nice.
at that. Doink.
I like that
Right.
one.
This is a British Napoleonic sergeant's sword, and this would have been used for
Killing people.
hacking people up.
Yeah.
Can we
Yeah,
try
basically.
them? Can we stab Zag just to see?
To see what happens.
You see, Zig, that's funny because there's no time to do
Knock the
that.
stuffing out of it,
Oh,
that's what I say.
Well, Bruce, that's amazing.
Bruce, thanks
Will you
a
collect swords
million.
for the rest of your life?
Well, I'm fairly happy with the collection I've got, unless I saw something that was like really very
Tell us the
unusual.
best sword a sword collector could have.
Well, there really isn't one. It's all. I mean, the one that I'm most fascinated with at the moment actually is this one. Even though these two are rarer.
The Japanese one.
Oh, you want to know about the Japanese one? Well, I suppose if
you
you had
shouldn't have.
thousands
He's
and
got
thousands
swords.
and thousands of
He's got
pints,
swords,
Yeah.
I can't tell him.
you could go and get yourself a Japanese
Warriors.
samurai
five
sword. A real one.
swords.
A real one.
How much would one of those cost?
Five swords
Probably
and
you
a
could get a fairly cheap,
not gonna tell him to be
one
quiet.
for £2,000 or
I don't care if
£3,000.
it's
2 or 3 grand.
That would be a very cheap one. A very cheap one. 'Cause in Japan,
yeah, hold on.
there's actually sacred objects.
I'm not
So
gonna
they're now trying to get all their swords that
Question
they
about the clip.
sold out to the West.
You
They're trying to
tell
get them back into Japanese museums. And
Five
actually,
swords and a dagger.
really,
Tell him
that's
to
where they
shut up.
belong.
It's Bruce
Go,
Dickinson.
go.
Chris, we've got to go. I'm
He's got a load
Bruce.
of blooming swords.
We know. Look, excuse me.
What?
We know everything about swords now.
I know
So
we do.
you can carry on.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, Bruce.
Thank you, Bruce. Thanks, Bruce.
The question about the clip
How about
is...
swords? And there'll be another. Get ready, get ready. There'll be another star cluster next
They're
week.
not ready for this,
Play
are
the
they?
jingle. Play the jingle.
Star Cluster.
And who's behind the bewildering blurb? Remember, doing film. It's just for
Bruce
fun.
Dickinson.